Hi, everybody. This is Jerry Garrettson, Tabea Law. Today, we want to talk about getting your green card or starting your green card application. And of course, there's a lot of different ways to do this, and it depends on what your situation is. If you have relatives, if you're an immediate relative, is a U.S. citizen or has a green card already, or the status is legal permanent resident for the United States, and the shorthand is they have a green card. But if they are an LPR, limited or legal permanent resident, or if they're a U.S. citizen, then that's you'd have an opportunity to come to get your green card if that's what you're looking to do, and through the immediate family scenario. Otherwise, if you are not immediate family, in other words, for a U.S. citizen, if you're not a parent or a son or a spouse of a U.S. citizen, a USC, then you'd have to go a different route. You'd have to, if you're a sister, brother, or if you're married, child, or over 21, then you would go into different categories. And it gets kind of in the weeds here, but you would have different categories, and you'd have to file your I-130 and get a priority day and check the visa center for the visa bulletin for when you can apply, and it's kind of a long drawn out scenario. So the best case scenario is if you are an immediate relative of a USC or a LPR. The other way to get your green card is coming over as a business or through a business visa. Now, there are only a couple of ways to get your green card as a business visa, and they're limited to a couple of different specific visas. And the reason why is that the business visas really are non-immigrant visas. In other words, they're for folks that don't plan on becoming permanent residents of this country. All they're doing is they're coming over here to work or investment or schooling, but they're not here to live for the foreseeable future. And so the intent is non-immigrant visa, non-immigrant intent. Whereas for somebody who does want to be here for the rest of their lives, be an immigrant, then you have the immigrant visas, which are different. And that's what the green card is. It's the intent is that you do want to come here and spend the rest of your life. And so and so here's the problem. So people coming over with a non-immigrant visa, say some kind of a business or student visa, and really what they're doing is they're saying, hey, I'll just take a shortcut to get my green card. I'll come over on, say, an F1 visa, and their intent is to permanently be here. And so that's the problem, because the intent is not supposed to be permanently here. And so that can be a problem once you say you get your student visa or your business visa, and then you turn around and say, well, now I want to stay and now I want my green card. Usually that's not going to happen. They're going to say, well, you got to start the whole process over again, because your intent was not to become an immigrant. It was a non-immigrant visa. And we're not going to let you game the system this way. So now, again, there are a couple of different business visas that you can do that. There's dual intent, where you're saying, I want to be temporary, but then may want to switch that over to be a permanent resident. And so those are different. But the green card is an immigrant visa, and that's what you're looking at doing. There's different ways of doing that. There's, of course, getting some kind of a visa first, and then do an adjustment of visa here in country, or to even before you go to the country, come into the country, you're outside the country, and you can consular process. That's pretty common, where you go to an American consulate or embassy, and you're getting your green card that way. So anyways, love to talk to you if you're interested in getting a green card, and we can go in much more detail and see where you're at. Thank you so much. You have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.